Morning, all. All right, so quick news of the day video and your final preview of the preseason. The preseason ends tonight, so we'll see how things go and who ends up with the best record that's not the Devils. But we will talk about the Devils and their preseason in a moment here. First off, Minnesota made it official today. The Ryan Hartman extension, 3 years for him, $4 million per season. So he's on an expiring contract. Now they don't have to worry about that. The same as with Foligno and with Zuccarello. For Bill Guerin, he got out ahead of it. These are veteran players. We don't need to worry about asking if they're going to be rented out at the deadline. And so, yeah, Guerin getting his accounting done for next summer. This does leave them with about $12 million in cap space next summer, according to Cap Friendly. So, yeah, we'll see how everything goes for them. So the New Jersey Devils, as I mentioned to start this off, the New Jersey Devils end up finishing the preseason at 7-0. Now, that's a rarity. But the last team to do it was in 2016-17 when the Avs did it, and the Avs ended up having a miserable season that year. So, New Jersey's expectations a little bit higher than Colorado's were in 2016-2017. But yeah, so we'll see how things go for the New Jersey Devils. But I still say you're going to feel better as a team coming out of a preseason with a record like that than being 1-5. But at any rate, yeah, New Jersey last night, too, it was not their A team that was out there, but they still won the game. Islander fans didn't sound very happy during that game. So, yeah, hopefully the Islanders' regular season goes a little bit better than that game did last night because, yeah, that was a tough one. Leo Carlsson, so we mentioned yesterday he left practice, couldn't put weight on one skate. And Elliot Friedman reporting that it looks like it's not as bad as was initially feared, but that he also says there's no timeline attached to his return at this point. So hopefully for Carlson, he's not out that long. But remember, for Anaheim, this is a key player for this rebuild. They have to make sure that he's 100% and that they're treating him basically with kid gloves because you want to make sure that Leo Carlson is 100% ready and you don't rush him back. He is the big part of this rebuild. Sam Bennett. So Sam Bennett of the Florida Panthers, lower body injury, could keep him out for the first couple of weeks of the season. He won't be starting the season on the Florida roster, at the very least on the ice playing the games for him, and so he could be out the first couple of weeks of the season. But with the style of hockey Bennett plays, that's kind of part and parcel of, that's the risk, right? Now, there's 8 games tonight, so 16 teams playing today. The other 16 waiting for the season to get started on Tuesday. So 4 Eastern, 1 Pacific. The Vegas Golden Knights and the LA Kings renew their pleasantries with one another. And it should be entertaining to see this one. Keep in mind that for LA, they've got some roster decisions to make with the Kaliev suspension. So look and see how their team looks today. I, for one, was surprised they sent LaFerriere down. But we'll see if he comes back before the start of the season. 6 Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. We have 3 games starting then, beginning with Anaheim and the Arizona Coyotes. So you won't see Leo Carlsson in that game for Anaheim. Dallas and Minnesota meet up. So the former North Stars against the team that plays where the North Stars used to. And Tampa Bay and Florida. So this is the 3rd meeting of the preseason between Tampa Bay and Florida. So yeah, and we saw that with Toronto and Montreal as well, where they played 3 games in a row against each other. And it's got to be a little bit more of a challenge for the coaches and for the GM because you're only measuring how the players are playing against one team, right? But anyways, the Battle of Florida is reborn yet again. 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. We got Columbus and Washington again. So the very U.S. flag looking jerseys of both Columbus and Washington meeting up with one another. Montreal and Ottawa meet. Is this the second time they met in the preseason? It's at least a couple because I know Toronto and Detroit have met in the preseason already. And then at 8 Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, Chicago and St. Louis round out the preseason. Keep in mind, we are having a meetup today, so I will be playing street hockey while most of this is going on. So I won't be doing a recap tonight. Last night was the last recap of the preseason, and then we get into the regular season on Tuesday. And I'm excited about that. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happen upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.